only an hour and a half out of Anchorage, and you know, this place will be part petting zoo and part operating farm. And you know, the biggest thing is to just get out of town and see another type of life. Actually, you know, play in the dirt, play in the woods, and get back to what inherently is our base. You know, that's what people are supposed to do. They're not supposed to be stuck in a city.
Why did Hope decide to purchase a farm like this, and what's the goal?
Primarily, I believe the motivation is that in social services, about 87% of the workforce are females, and they do a great job, are very meaningful in people's lives. But there's a group of support recipients who are males, are capable, seek to live their lives like they view all males in the world around them live, and they don't get it. They have to live a marginal existence because people aren't ready for them to enjoy the things that most of us in Alaska enjoy. So we've been trying bit by bit to find environments in which some of the people we support, mostly males, are able to live an alternative lifestyle, which includes hunting, fishing, trapping, subsistence work, farm work, ranch work. And we have a good operation going in Dillingham, where there's some guys who get, 90% of their protein from the land. They shoot moose, caribou, net fish, and seem real happy. Many of the problems that they experience seem to disappear because they're living lives that have purpose and meaning to them. And we haven't had anything real close to Anchorage that way. So there are guys who live an urban lifestyle, but they can't do the things that they want to do. So something as basic as driving a car may be out of the reach for them, but they can drive tractors, all-terrain vehicles, snow machines. They can drive, they can bush hog fields. They can do all those kinds of things and feel important, have purpose and meaning again.
So tell me about how does this personally make you excited and happy that you guys are now taking this new step and adding this part of, you know, this experience to the Hope, you know?
It literally gives purpose and meaning to my life too. I've been with Hope for 28 years. I've seen many of the people we're talking about who we support be kids who are now young adults, and I watched as they've grown up. Something is missing from their lives, and what's missing is the same thing that I find missing from mine at times. If I can go hunting, if I can go camping, if I can go out there and fish, get away from sound, get away from the noise of the city, I feel better, I live a better lifestyle. And I know that the guys that we support, the same thing's true for them. So this literally gives meaning and purpose to me as well as it will too for them. It's very exciting for, I haven't heard anybody yet badmouth it or be worried about it. We have a steering committee to oversee the development of the system out here. And of course we have Frank, which is making it all possible, because without Frank or a person like Frank, you'd be asking someone to come out here to live a lifestyle they don't understand. So Frank, who grew up on a farm and has had experience doing those kinds of things, he brings a level of security for everybody's mind because Frank knows what he's doing, so it'll be a safe environment for people to learn in.
Right, yeah, let's talk just for a moment about, and again, I'm not trying to put any bad connotation on anything, but sometimes in an urban environment, we're not able to be as active as we would like to, just because of all the things going on in the city, traffic and the hazards and whatnot. So again, this facility is kind of a chance for people to kind of reconnect with being active again?
Absolutely. There's a complete active lifestyle that is missing in the urban areas. Physical labor. I myself have sat behind a desk for a long time. The moments that I have where I can put a backpack on or carry a rifle, go off into the woods, bring some activity, cutting down trees, moving trees, working outdoors, doing labor is something that is good for our spirits, good for our bodies. The fact that we can, out here, build a barn wire the barn, bring in livestock, take care of livestock, all with the people who live here, rather than just walking into a grocery store to buy our own food. The guys out here can go moose hunting, can go grouse hunting, can walk or ride down to a stream and go fishing, bring their resources in. And when they eat dinner at night, they're eating dinner that they have a connection with, rather than a dinner that they just purchased in a store.
Excellent. One last thing for you today. Let's look into the future. Give me two scenarios, 5 years and 10 years. What do you see here?
I think in 5 years I would see the beginning of a full subsistence lifestyle, a ranch in which we're beginning to break even, that the efforts and the energy of people working the farm or the ranch are beginning to add revenues to the care of the ranch, that it won't be completely dependent upon government monies to be able to support or keep going. I see us looking at alternate energy sources. I can see solar panels, solar battery banks. I can see washers and dryers and refrigerators and things that are all based on the power that the sun will give out here. And in the wintertime, of course, the battery bank should help us through, and we'll always have the need for the diesels and the generators and things like that. In 10 years, I actually see there being, the home being a true part of the Willow community. That the community of people out here are farmers, people who choose to live differently, but yet they always come together. They help each other out, they work with each other. There's farmers markets, there's churches, there's schools, there's all kinds of organizations and volunteer opportunities for people. So I would see the guys who are living out here not just living a private, secluded lifestyle, but using full opportunities to be part of the Willow community, to be the ones who go help the school when the school needs help, ones who help some of the elderly people out here. Lots of people who grow old in Alaska don't get to stay here. I'm hoping that in 10 years, the guys who live here will know every elderly person in the Willow community, and will be going around knocking on doors, making sure they're okay, and that they have food, and that they have the resources that they need to continue living out here.
Do you like being out here?
Yep.
Yeah, is it fun?
The kids that were here before over Christmas were really excited, wanted to show the other kids what was going on. They were talking amongst themselves how much fun it is to go snow riding. The new option of shooting the guns, having a barbecue outside. We had beautiful weather. They were going in and out and play the video games and listening to music, but a lot of them were out here most of the time. And they said they can't do this at home, or they can't do it out in town, and they want to come back. Every one of them want to come back and do some more, and they're really excited, looking forward to summer. And they said they'd like to do overnight camping and having a bonfire and a lot of other activity. And all the kids that were here were very happy to be here, and the ones that were here for the first time want to come back as well.
It was very fun. On that sled, it was all bumpy and hilly type thing.
Oh, they're having fun. We've done other activities throughout the week, and we've had some, discrepancies where they weren't getting along, and I haven't seen any of that today. They're getting along. Everybody I've talked to seems to be really happy with the experience, enjoying. The kids are getting to go out there, a snow machine. It's a good way for all of staff to get to interact with each other, plus get to meet. I've met a lot of kids that I normally don't work with or haven't really interacted with a lot. So it's beneficial for everybody to get to come out here.
Think you'd like to come out here again?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, we come out here again. In the summertime, they say you get to do four-wheeling. You ever did four-wheeling before? Yeah, do you like that?
Mm-hmm.
We can have some kind of product that we're marketing, be it raising honey, or with all the birch trees around here, getting into making syrup, having a stand at the farmer's market.
I see people who are getting at least 90% of their food off of the land, growing vegetables, canning them. Again, the hunting and fishing, that would add the protein to the table. I see probably 2 to 5 support recipients living here under the support of Frank. I see ranch hands, guys with their own cabins, their own small homes out here living independent, so they have their own privacy, their own independence, yet are part of the overall working of the farm and the ranch.
I'd like to see anybody and everybody wants to come out here. Come on out and enjoy it. This is what it's here for. It doesn't get any better than this.
Me actually wanting to make this move, which I did, long run, I come out here giving them the ideas and how to do it and helping them out, which I look at it now, we came a long ways. I've learned a lot out here. Zach is, if someone else wanted to come out and learn something, I would actually show them. Yeah, well, actually, I take a big part of taking care of the animals. I look at it as the ground person of taking care of the animals, making sure everything's done, and making sure that none of them are escaping or gotten out, which we've had T-Bone escaping a couple of times on us and stuff like that. Actually, I feel pretty good at getting involved in stuff like this. You know, I'm more like the backbone for what something goes wrong, you know. That's what a groundkeeper does, you know. He goes around, checks everything, and takes care of it. I prefer working out here than anything than working inside. I've always wanted to work outside in the weather, you know. I'm more happier out here. I'm glad to be out here working and helping out.